You look so wonderful in your dress. I love your hair like that.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to be doing this video today because number one, this video is just super exciting, but also I am in my new setup for filming, which is awesome. I'm like literally so pumped to be in this room. Sorry if it's a little echoey. I'm not sure if it's coming across on camera, but I definitely need to get some curtains in here. But Matt and I just moved into our new house, so this is totally brand new. So I hope that you guys like the background. I'm just so excited to have my own little room to do this in. It's just so fun. So anyway, on to the more important stuff like wedding dresses. So recently I got my wedding dress and I'm so excited. The whole process was so fun, and of course I'm here to share it with you guys. So for one of my dress shopping appointments, I did bring a camera along with me. So that is the footage that you guys will be seeing today. You'll be able to watch me kind of behind the scenes, try some dresses on. It was so much fun. I really enjoyed going on these appointments. So I'm gonna let you guys watch the footage from that, and then I'll give you a little more of my personal experience, the story behind the day, and also just some of the tips that I learned along the way. So now you guys got to see me trying on all the dresses. It was seriously so much fun. I loved doing it. It was just like, I don't know, you felt so girly, and it was just so fun to be wearing these like beautiful gowns, and I was just all about it. So before I get into, kind of the story of me trying on dresses and how all my appointments went and stuff like that, I did just want to go over kind of like how I, did research and, how I knew like what designers I wanted to go see and all of that fun stuff. So the very first thing I did was I started looking at dresses online. I mean, that's just the easiest way to do it these days. So I just like literally scoured the internet, and I would be lying if I said I waited until after I was engaged to start looking at dresses. Like, whatever, it is what it is. So I started by looking at like big websites. For example, The Knot was one I looked at a lot, and then also Kleinfeld. If you sign up to be like members or whatever of these websites, you get access to all of their different like pictures of gowns. So that was super helpful. I would just page through like literally every page and just kind of start to figure out what I liked. What stood out to me. Was it like, what kind of fabrics did I like? What kind of silhouette did I like? What kind of details did I want? Neckline, all that stuff. I just started looking through, like sifting through all those pictures and seeing which ones popped out at me, and then kind of figuring out like, okay, what do these dresses have in common? What do I like? And then also I think it's important to think about, how you want to look. Do you want to look really elegant and classy, or do you want to look more like fun or a little more sexy, super traditional, more modest? I mean, there's just so many ways that you can go with this. So I think it's important to think like, what do I want to look like? What do I want to be saying in my dress, like on my day? So that's just another thing to keep in mind. So once I kind of sifted through all these gowns and like I had an idea of what I wanted in my head, then I would start looking at like specific designers, like ones I knew I definitely liked and knew I wanted to try on. And then from there, I looked at like boutiques and bridal salons in my area and kind of narrowed it down that way. And the Knot website was also really helpful with that, or just typing in Google like bridal boutiques, Philadelphia, PA, whatever. So that was kind of the next thing I did. Once I was engaged, I started looking at different places to go. So then I kind of narrowed it down, like, all right, I know this place, they have all the designers that I want to try on, so I'm definitely making an appointment there. And then another one that I went to, I didn't really know any of the designers, but I knew it was a popular one in my area, so I was like, I'll go there, I'll try some on, see how it goes. So that was actually my first appointment, that place. And then my next appointment was where I found my dress. I did not expect to find my dress that quickly. I'm super picky and like very detail oriented, and I mean, I kind of knew what I wanted, but I was like, oh God, I would not be surprised if I end up being one of those people that has to go on like a million appointments. So thankfully it did not happen that way, but I had no idea I would find it that quickly, but when you know, you know. So anyway, back to the whole making appointments thing. So the two places I made appointments at were kind of like polar opposites in a good way. So I made the appointment at the place that was like more popular. I know a lot of people go there. It's like highly recommended, whatever. So I was like, all right, well, I definitely want to go there, even though like I'm not like totally thrilled with like their list of designers. I'm gonna go anyway. I'm gonna make the appointment and see how it goes. And that was kind of that was my first one where I was like, it is what it is. I'll try on whatever. I'm just like kind of here for the experience and just start getting some ideas of the dress on myself. Because everyone says like you go in with an idea and then you could come out with a completely different dress because you just never know how they're gonna look on you. So I went to an appointment that was, totally open-minded, laid back, wasn't like too, didn't feel too intensely about the designers. And then the other appointment I went on was the complete opposite. It was like a little tiny boutique. It was appointment only that day, so it was just me and my family and friends, whoever I wanted to come with me to my appointment. It was just us in the whole place, so it was like polar opposites. So at the end of the day, if you find designers that you like and you find dresses or even specific dresses that you want to try on, go to those places. But just from my experience of those two places, I would highly recommend picking more boutique places, and especially if they have like, for example, this place on Sundays, they're appointment only. All the other days, they do let people walk in, but on Sundays, they're strictly appointments and they only let one appointment in at a time. And to me, that was awesome because it was literally just me, the ladies I brought with me, and the bridal consultant. So it was just so much fun. We were just like hanging out in this bridal boutique, trying on dresses. It was so chill, so relaxed. And it was just nice to like have the whole place to ourselves. It felt really special, which is kind of, the experience that I wanted. And then the other place, the one that I was like not totally invested in anyway, and we went on a Saturday, so that could be one of the reasons why it was more busy, but it was like, I felt like I was in like a bridal dress factory. It was just not my jam. There was a million people in there, and we were like girls in dresses having like traffic jams in the hallways trying to get back in the dressing rooms, and it was like loud. I could barely hear the consultant, and it was just like, it was a little overwhelming. I can understand why people say they get overwhelmed, because if I was trying to like really find a dress in a place like that, I would get so overwhelmed, because it was just like, so I would definitely recommend trying to go on at least one appointment in a more boutique setting. Even if you don't find your dress that day, it's just really nice to have that experience. It was so nice. I just really enjoyed it. It was relaxing, it was fun, it was special. I just loved it. So definitely try and go on at least one appointment like that, because I just thought it was really awesome. But other than that, so when I did go on that appointment, so I went with my mom and sister, 2 of Matt's sisters, and 1 of my aunts. And one of my other aunts and cousin would have definitely came, but my cousin like literally had a baby like 2 days before the appointment, so obviously she was a little busy, which I completely understood. So that might be a pretty big crowd. For me, like, I'm not someone who's like super swayed by other people's opinions. Like, I know what I like and when I like it, so to me that I wouldn't feel overwhelmed by a big crowd. But if you feel like you may get overwhelmed by a lot of different opinions, then I would definitely suggest bringing less people. For me, it wasn't an issue, and everyone was really nice. I didn't have anyone in the crowd that was like, I'm gonna tell it how it is, like, no matter what. They were all just like, that was pretty, it's not like as pretty as the other one you liked, but it's pretty, you know, like, everyone was very nice. So, so the footage that you guys saw today was actually the day that I found my dress. I obviously didn't show you my dress, but that was the appointment that I found it at. I found my dress at Jennifer's Bridals in Hockessin, Delaware, and I absolutely loved that place. The experience was amazing. I'm obsessed with my dress. But so when I did go, I brought in a ton of pictures, because this is the one, the place where I knew they had all the designers that I was obsessed with, and I was like, yes, I need to go here. And I brought in pictures of like specific dresses that I knew that, you know, those designers made, so that she could see kind of what my vision was. So I would definitely suggest that, especially if it's a place that you know, like, you might find your dress there, because they carry a lot of the ones that you like. So I brought in a lot of pictures, and then I did go in like with an idea of like what I was gonna wear, but I mean, I was still totally open-minded. Like, I had an idea of like silhouette and all of that, neckline, blah blah blah, but I was still like completely open. I was like, you know, if you guys see a dress, like, you know, people I was with, you see a dress that you really like and you want me to try on, like, let's do it. Or, you know, put me in different silhouettes, because I'm not going to know how they're going to look. And so I went in with an idea, and I actually did get a little like conflicted at one point, because I was like, oh, I do kind of like that silhouette better, but I just don't know if it's like right for me. I just don't know if like I can pull it off necessarily. So anyway, I did get a little conflicted at one point, but essentially I ended up picking the exact dress I had in mind. Like, it wasn't like an exact dress that I saw online per se, but it was the exact vision that I was going for all along. So, oh my god, I like literally love my dress so much. It's so gorgeous, and I wish I could wear it every single day. And it's so true, like, when you put it on, like, you just know, like, it's just, you get a feeling, you feel like a bride, you feel so beautiful, and you just do not want to take it off. Like, it's just like, yes, like, it's just, oh, it's just an awesome feeling. And it actually was like the very first dress I tried on that day. It wasn't the first bridal gown that I tried on, because I did have that prior appointment at the dress factory, but it was the first dress I tried on that day. We came in and I walked around with the consultant and I picked out different dresses, and she was like, what about this one? Oh, I saw you brought in a picture of this one, I'll grab that. And then, so she pulled a bunch of dresses like with me, like along with me. And then when we went in the dressing room, I was like, I need to try that dress on. Like, that is definitely highest on my list. I want to see that on. And so I tried it on first, and I walked out and everyone was like, oh my god, we love this. And my mom started crying, and I was like, oh my god, like, this is the first dress, everyone, relax. Like, we just got here, I'm not ready for all this. So my mom was crying, and I was like, oh my god. So anyway, I loved it, and I was like, this dress is awesome, it's beautiful, I'm obsessed with it, I feel really awesome in it, but like, I also do want to try some other ones on, like low. So then I went and I tried on probably like, I don't know, maybe 6 or 7 more dresses, and there was other ones we liked, other ones we didn't really like, but for every single one, even if it was gorgeous, we were like, it's just not the first, it just doesn't even compete. So that was kind of how it went for me. You know, I tried on that first one that I like really loved in person, and then it ended up just being the dress for me. So it's so true though, when you get that feeling, you're just like, oh, I feel like a bride, and you really just want to wear it like every day. Like, I want to wear it tomorrow, I want to wear it the next day. I can't believe I have to wait like, I don't know, 8 or 9 months until I get to like actually try it on again. Like, that's so sad because it's so gorgeous and I just love the way that I feel in it. Like, it's just, you just can't describe it. You just feel amazing. So obviously I'm not going to tell you guys which dress I picked or the neckline or the silhouette or anything like that because I want it to be a complete surprise, especially for Matt. But I will tell you that the designer is, drumroll please, it's Alvina Valenza, and I am just so obsessed with it. I just can't wait to wear it again. It's so freaking pretty, and it's like so me. Like, it just, oh, I just love it. So I'm so excited to wear it again. But anyway, so I'm gonna stop gushing about this damn dress and we're gonna end this video now. But I hope that you guys enjoyed hearing about my dress experience. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching the behind the scenes footage. I had so much fun dress shopping. It was clearly the best part of this whole experience, so far at least. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed wedding dress shopping along with me, and then also if you just want to see more wedding related videos. I love making these. These are so fun for me because I'm getting so excited for our wedding, even though it's still pretty far away. But it's just so much fun to talk about and think about, and I love planning it. So anyway, gonna stop gushing. Thank you guys so much for watching this video right now, and I'll see you in the next one.